How cute and funny it is to see a grown-up becoming a baby, and not only that but a baby full of schemes, especially when they are forced to do embarrassing things. Without further ado, let me give you 10 manhwa where either the main character regressed to being a child, or them reincarnating as a baby. Our first recommendation is Scoring the Divine Body of the Ancient from the Beginning. In this manhwa, our main character is reincarnated in the immortal cultivation world. As soon as he was born, he got the most powerful ancient body that is deemed useless now. Luckily, he also got a system when he was born. A system then activated the ancient divine body, making the main character who just got born overpowered. When he turned 5 years old, he could already defeat a genius who was 15 years old. And to make matters worse, our main character was born into a powerful family, making it extremely easy for him to level up. If you are looking for a reincarnation manhwa with an overpowered MC, then this is it. This manhwa is quite excellent as it is filled with awesome fight scenes and comedy, and the artwork complements the story. Next, we have The Beginning After the End. This is one of the most underrated manhwa that I strongly recommend reading. If you are a fan of Mushoku Tensei, then do not miss it out. In this manhwa, our main character is the strongest man and also the king of a country. He spent his whole life fighting restlessly for the country, without even having the time to date or get married to a wife, but he was assassinated while sleeping. He was fortunate enough to reincarnate in an ordinary family in another world. Now, with his incredible magic power and swordsmanship, he is set to give us an incredible performance. This manhwa is awesome along with its incredible artwork. Next, we have Golden Mage. Do you love manhwas in a setting where sword and magic reign supreme? Then this is the manhwa you are looking for. In this manhwa, our MC lost his parents at an early age and had to work like crazy his whole life just to repay the huge debt they left behind. One of his many jobs was playing games as a pro gamer for a team. But one day his identity as a pro gamer was discovered by his classmates. As a result of this incident, he got closer to a female classmate, after which he thought this was his chance to start a love life, but dies unexpectedly after an accident. Thankfully, he got a second chance and was reborn in a world of sword and magic. This manhwa also gives the vibe of Mushoku Tensei at first, but I must say the MC's mother is quite the beauty. Ha ha ha. Anyways, this is an awesome manhwa for fans of magic world-based manhwa. Next, we have The Self-Discipline Me is Invincible. In this manhwa, our MC transmigrated into a cultivation world and got a system. But unlike the usual systems with shops where the MC buys treasures cheaply or helps the main characters to slaughter people, he got the ultimate self-discipline system. And the first task the system gave him was to confess to the top beauty publicly for 99 days. And each of his confessions has to be accompanied by a poem. This author is one of the most awesome authors out there. He reminds us that everything can be achieved with self-discipline. As the story progresses, our main character keeps getting overpowered by completing the self-discipline tasks. This is a new manhwa with incredible plot and comedy, and I recommend you read this manhwa when you want to relax and enjoy yourself or while drinking and eating barbecue. Next, we have The Charm of Soul Pets. Are you a fan of Monster Pet Evolution? Then this is the manhwa you are looking for. In this manhwa, our MC was reborn in a world where people train spiritual pets to use in fights. Unlike the usual plots where the main character gets a system and starts training pets with incredible growth. The main character here did not get any system at all and was kidnapped and taken to an island where he and many other kids were put in dangerous situations and sometimes even in life and death fights. However, our main character persevered while diligently studying different beasts and their fighting styles. This is an incredible manhwa that is still ongoing with over 70 chapters. The artwork is quite good, so do check it out. Next, we have The Night King Who Returned with a God. In this manhwa, our MC reincarnated in a world of sword and magic from Earth. Later on, he became the holy knight and king of the country he reincarnated in. However, because of another country's king, demons invaded their world and many kingdoms fell. The MC led his holy knights and fought until he was the last human remaining. Even so, he kept fighting for 200 years until he vanquished the invading demons. Unknown to him, while he was fighting for the past 200 years, his world turned into a dangerous dungeon connected to Earth. When he returned to Earth through the gate, he found out that Earth had changed and there were quite a lot of powerful people. Now, for him who knows how rotten Korea is, he did not let me know that he was initially from Earth. He started acting like a king from the medieval era, scheming to build his power and conquer some territories. This is quite an awesome manhwa to read, and its artwork is top-notch. Next, we have Suseon Reincarnation book, The Return of the Supreme. Set in a land of ancient magic, this manhwa follows the journey of our main character Suseon. He found an ancient treasure of gods, but was chased around and killed by 3 heavenly emperors who coveted the treasure. Unfortunately for them, when they killed him, his blood spilled on the treasure and it activated. Thanks to this, he got reincarnated on another planet far away. This time around, the main character lays low to grow his strength, awaiting the day he will go back to get his revenge. The reincarnated assassin is a genius swordsman. Just like the name implies, our main character was an assassin who died at the hands of his master. He was kidnapped when he was still a baby and was trained as an assassin for his owner's noble family. However, he chanced upon the inheritance of an ancient expert during one of his assassination missions and got an SSS-class sword skill. Once he learned the first form of this skill, the magic spell that bound him and made him unable to disobey his master was undone. Happy that he is no longer going to be bound, he started making plans to live a free life, but he got discovered and killed by his master. Thankfully, his strong resentment towards the master awakened a system and he got reborn into the most powerful family on the continent. Now, even though his current body is sick from the moment he was born, he vows to stop at nothing to get his revenge on the former master, who is now the second strongest person on the continent. This is a new manhwa not to miss. The artwork is awesome and complements the storyline. Next, we have Return of the Unrivaled Spear Knight. This is a regression manhwa that will keep you glued to the panels like the sword master's youngest son. In this manhwa, our main character was the only person to use a spear in the history of knighthood. He fought and massacred people mercilessly as the spear god, just to make his friend Prince Ragnar king of the empire. Once they successfully won the war and his friend became king, he betrayed and killed anyone related to him. While dying, he only wished to get a chance for revenge. Fortunately for him, his prayers were answered and he regressed to the past. With his knowledge of the future and understanding of people, he starts changing his mountains of mistakes one by one. This is an incredible manhwa with good character development and awesome artwork. Next, we have Soul Land 5. Though this manhwa was dropped over 6 months ago, it can be considered a new manhwa. The main reason why it made it on our list is because it brings different world-building elements to the table. In this manhwa, our MC was reborn in a world where beasts dominate, and humans are nothing more than mere slaves to the beasts. Not only is our MC looking for his lover who got reincarnated together in this world, but he must also work hard to rise in this world where the beasts dominate the whole planet. This is quite an interesting manhwa that I'll recommend you read if you haven't. The artwork is quite excellent, though the characters resemble the ones in the whole series. Now that I have given you this list, let me know in the comments section the name of your favorite manhwa. Do not forget to like and share this video with your friends, they might be looking for a new manhwa to read. Peace out.